We're going to do the Autolyse process now because the starter is almost ready to be used. In fact, I could use it now, but I prefer to Autolyse my dough for an hour at least. You can get away with an Autolyse, which is just wetting the dough for 20 minutes up to about 5 hours. I use a combination of flours. This is a Manx Granary whole flour and its protein content is 12.6 grams. Top that up with extra strong white bread flour. In this case, the protein content is 12.4 grams. Anything over about 12 grams of protein is going to make an excellent sourdough bread. It can be any brand of your choice, but different flours will absorb water differently. Some need a little more water than others. I'm building this up to 1,000 grams because working with baker's percentages, this is going to be the easiest. I know that if I have 1,000 grams of flour, I will need 720 milliliters of water. At this point, I will remind you what is meant by baker's percentages. If you are working with 1,000 grams of flour and you want a bread of 72% hydration, you add 720 milliliters of water. It's as simple as that. I'm going to add tepid water now. We'll do 720 milliliters to that flour. It does not have to be exact. A little bit more, a little bit less. You can always adjust it a little bit later on, as long as you're not out by about 20 or 30 milliliters. All it means when you do an Autolyse is you are wetting the flour with the water. You're combining the two, water with flour, so that the molecules of each can combine and become something entirely different, which is the sourdough bread. We just need to slowly wet it. It's not kneading the dough. This is not kneading, K-N-E-A-D. This is just wetting your dough just as well as you can. This should take you 3 minutes or so. When your flour and water are combined, that means your Autolyse is ready to start. Cover it with any lid and leave it at room temperature for anything from 20 minutes up to a few hours. When this is finished, we will add the salt and the starter, which by then should have doubled in size and be ready to add to this flour and water. Thank you for watching my video on sourdough baking. This video was one of a series. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, or even better, subscribe so you see the entire process of turning your kitchen into a sourdough kitchen.